I'm pretty sure that some of you already know, or most of you already know about black girl magic. But have you heard of white girl witchcraft? Well, if you don't know what white girl witchcraft is, I'm going to tell you exactly what it is. At least the idea of it, anyway. And before I begin this video, it's not going to be very long. I'm not making this video to offend anybody. I'm not making this video to disrespect anybody, but I'm pretty sure there are going to be some people that don't like it, but that's fine. But I'm not perpetrating any kind of hate speech or asking anybody to go out there and commit any type of violent act towards someone because of color of their skin. So now that that's out the way, let me start the video. Now, as I said in the beginning, this video is about hashtag white girl witchcraft. I call it witchcraft because there are a number of black men out there that just get enticed, entwined, and entranced by these females just because these women are white. Just because they believe these women are trophies that they deserve. These are the white man's scraps. This is what they want, okay? This is what some of these men in our community want. Now, this is in no way or shape or form insulting black men as a whole, because I know wholeheartedly as a black man myself, not many of us want these types of women. We may see some that are attractive. I'm not going to lie. If I see an attractive white woman, I mean, I'm going to say, oh, well, she's pretty, but as far as it goes, I don't want to get in a relationship with her. I don't want to marry her or anything like that. I don't want to impregnate her. That's not my goal. That's not my purpose. And that's not what I want. And that's not what most black men want. But there are black men out here who give me pushback, just like the black women out there who give me pushback, who like to date outside. Okay? And a lot of people try to understand, why do black men, not as a collective, but many black men out there, seem to have this particular love for white women more than any other woman on this earth. And it can't be denied because it's true. Now, it can be denied that all black men feel this way because, like I just said, not all black men feel a need or a want or a desire to have a white woman. They want their own black women, okay? Most black men want their black women. They love their black women. But this is about the men who don't want those types of women, want these types of females. White girls have always had this particular, I would say, what's the reputation? That's the word I'm looking for. Where they would pretty much sleep with anybody. I'm not saying they're all whores. You probably would say it. I, as a content creator on this channel making this video, will not say that. But you make your own conclusion. And a lot of these chicks will have sex with black men willingly. Okay? But then they will cry rape. And the black man will lose his life. Okay? Majority of the time. If he doesn't lose his job or just lose something that's dear to him, something that's very important. Okay? Many a black man have lost their jobs, have lost their lives because of these types of females. We always try to figure out, what is it about these women that make some of these black men act the way they do. They will go against their own black people. They will go against everybody else, defend these women first before they defend their own women. And to me, it's a form of witchcraft. I'm not saying that these women are like, the girl, what's her name, Samantha, the woman Samantha on Bewitched. I'm not saying that they're like that. They snap their fingers and all of a sudden, black men are at their beck and call. But there's something about these females that attract some of these black men and make them act as stupid as they do. They are willing to throw their community away in favor of these females. And the thing is, these females will not throw their community away for these men. We've seen what just happened with that particular police officer who was in a relationship with the white police officer. It was a black, I guess, no, was he a black deputy? I believe he was. He was in law enforcement, and he had a relationship with a white female who was also in law enforcement. When they came out, they made their involvement public, their relationship. He lost his job, was demoted. Well, he was demoted, okay, basically. And he did lose his job eventually, I believe. Now is fighting the case, because he got his wake-up call. But guess what happened? The white woman that he came out with, right? He lost his job for her, lost his well-being, okay? And now she's gone. Which is the case with most of these white women. They will be with these black men, especially these black men who are sports, entertainers and athletes and stuff like that. And they will stay with them as long as the money's good. But then, even if the money's not good, they'll get out the relationship and get half that black man's money, have children with him, biracial children, There's instances where some of these white women will not even let these black men see their biracial children. They will keep the children away from these black men. But yet there are black men who still see what other black men go through. They see the past of how black men were murdered for being with a white woman, and they will still get in a relationship with her. They will risk their lives for these women, but they won't risk their lives for their own black women. It's outrageous. It's absolutely insane. It makes no sense to me. I can't make sense of it at all. I feel it is witchcraft because that's the only explanation that I can come up with. Now, most of the time when I see these black women get involved with white men, it's a financial thing. Sometimes it could be about love, but majority of the time it's more about being financially secure and financially stable. When it comes to a lot of these black men, they're really getting into these relationships with white chicks, not because they are in love with them, but because they want to have sex with them. The majority of the time, especially nowadays, it's not like back in the day when I was a kid or when I was in my teens or 20s and stuff like that, or even when my mother and maybe even some of you mothers and fathers out there were in the 70s younger or in the 60s and younger. It's not like that anymore. Most people don't marry for love anymore. Most people marry just for financial gain, or they marry just to have sex. And the majority of relationships these days, well, I don't want to say the majority, but a lot of relationships these days are just based on sex. A lot of relationships that black men have with these white women are just based on sex, period. The white woman wants to have sex with the black man. That's all there is to it. And as I said in the beginning of this video, I know some of you are going to take offense with what I'm saying because you don't like the fact that I'm saying this, but this is reality. This is true. And most white women will even, confess to this, okay? Most black men will tell you the same damn thing. There are black men that will boast about having sex with this white girl, having sex with that white girl, as if it's some kind of lottery ticket that you have won your grand prize to. And I don't understand why we put these people on such pedestals when they don't put us on the same pedestal. The white woman really just wants to be with you because she hears a reputation about your lower half. I'm not going to get graphic, but that's pretty much why she wants to be with you most of the time. There are some cases where some of these white women will be with a black man and stay with him, but majority of the cases, most of the time, we see that these particular pairings do not end up well. And I know black men out there who love white women who love white women are going to not love this particular video. They're going to hate me just for talking about it because I should be celebrating them for being with a white girl. But I'm not doing that because I don't hate you. I don't hate them. But I don't believe in this. I just don't believe in this pairing at all. And 9 times out of 10, the person that always loses the most when they're in a relationship with an interracial particular pairing or a union is the black person. In a black man's case, he loses more than the black woman. Well, I'm going to tell you like this. Black men have lost their lives, okay, over these types of females. Black women have been getting murdered as well in their relationships with these white men. But when it comes to black men, we should know better by now that getting into relationships with these types of women are not helping us. It's not doing a damn thing for us, but us making mixed children, which I have no problem with them. Because there's, like I said many times, and I mean it from the bottom of my heart, it's not a mixed child's fault for being here. It's the parents that put him or her on this earth. They're responsible for that existence, okay? For the existence of that person, okay? But these men should know by now that nothing good ever comes from this. We had Black Wall Street where a white woman accused a black man of raping her, okay? And the entire Black Wall Street was destroyed, burned down to the ground because this white woman lied. Emmett Till, the white woman lied on him, and that little boy was 14 years old and was murdered. Destroyed his face beyond recognition. His mother couldn't even recognize him. It was ridiculous how, and absolutely sad and disgusting how that crime, happened, how it occurred. But we still have black men that are willing to risk their lives for these white women, even though we live in a society right now that has not even gotten better. They still don't accept interracial dating. They want to lie to you and tell you that white people do not accept interracial dating. No, they don't. Because if they did, why would people like Bakari Henderson get killed in 2017 when he went to Italy, when he was talking to a white girl? He got beat by a whole bunch of white men, died. Why do we still have black men and black women being murdered by white people, okay? Why do we still have these racial fucking crimes still going on if it's a post-racial society where everybody's supposed to get along because it doesn't matter if you're white or black or whatever nationality you come from? Because I'm telling you, it does matter. People are full of shit. They do not like this, and that's all there is to it. I don't like it either, but I'm not going to kill somebody because I don't like these people being together. That's not nothing good. That's your life. I'm not going to take it to that extreme. I don't have that hatred in my heart like that. But there are people out here, especially in the society of dominant people who are white, who don't like these parents especially. They can accept a black woman with a white man. They'll put TV shows with white men and black women together all the time. They like that. That's the fucking white man's fantasy out there, excuse me. But they don't like seeing a black man, even the biracial man, with a white woman. That's a no-no for them. They can't stand that at all. This witchcraft goes even further because some of these white girls decide to become black women. You can't really become a black woman if you're not born that way, but they will make themselves look like that in order to get a black man. They will start twerking like black women do just to get a black man. These are some of the things that these white women are doing now to get black men. Even if they don't want to be with a black man forever, they just want to get that black man's D. I'm not going to go any further than that. I'm trying to make this not as graphic as it needs to be. But they will go to that extreme, put all kinds of oils and different kind of chemicals on their body to make themselves dress up, okay, like a Halloween thing, just to look like a black woman. This is not a black woman, as you guys know what the black fishing is already. This is a white girl pretend to be like she's black, like she's biracial. And a lot of people fell for this shit. A lot of these white girls are doing this. They're getting all kinds of implants and butt injections and lip injections. Some of these white girls do have booty. Believe it or not, they do. But the majority of them don't. They have to put injections in to make themselves look like the black woman that they can't stand. And that's what kills me. They can't stand black women. They want to be like them so badly. They want to get their men. And the white boys do the same thing. The white boys can't stand that these black men are getting these white chicks. I don't approve of it at all. But they want to get our black women. They want to get our women because they know our women can impregnate, get impregnated, and they can have all types of children. They give birth to societies, okay? But this is some of the things, this witchcraft shit that I'm talking about that they do. It's not like a snap your finger kind of thing. It's like these are little tactics and techniques that they use to get these black men. Sometimes they ain't got to do a fucking thing but shake their little ass in front of a black man, and that's enough for them to go get them in bed and have sex with them or what have you. But I'm not saying all black men are like this. I'm not going to go there because it's just not true. And any black woman that believes that all black men want a white woman is a fucking fool. That's all there is to it. Just like every black man out there should never believe that every single black woman wants a white man. The lost people are the ones who want to date outside their race. The people who know what the fuck is going on, what this world is about, and know that we are naturally attracted to each other will not date outside their community. That's all there is to it. The one thing that I really can't stand is the fact that many of these black men will take on some of these white women who are single mothers. They take on their children and make them their own. But they won't take on black women, single black females' children, okay? Even if they get involved with a black woman who's a single mother, they will denounce her and call every single disgusting name in the book, but they'll give the white single female mother a pass. That makes no sense. There are very good black men out here that do take care of their children. I see them every day. I saw a father the other day when I was outside with my mom on Saturday, when I was hanging out with her. There was a black father out there, and I mean, it's no bullshit. He was out there teaching his little daughter how to ride a bike. He even got on the bike and had her on top of him and was riding it around with her because she was on training wheels. I love that shit. I love shit like that. And I see that a lot in my neighborhood. I see that a lot in life. So we can never say that black men are not good fathers. There are many out there who do take care of their responsibilities, okay? But I know as much as it kills you people who are watching this, who don't like this particular thing, to see these images, this is reality for some of us, unfortunately. We have to understand that there are some black men out there who do love these white women. Just like there are black women out there who love white men. But when it comes to, the black men out there who are dating white women or in relationships with them, if you accept this right here, then you should have no problem accepting this right here. For me, I don't accept black women with white men. I never will. I just don't. I look at history and I look at how history is still continuing now. Because you can tell me that, oh, white men used to rape black women back in the day. It doesn't happen anymore. They're still raping them. Black women are still the most raped women in the entire world and the highest, on a list as the person who's raped the most, okay? The person who is the rapist is the white man. He is the highest on the list. Black men rape, yes, they do. Other nationalities of men do too. But the one who perpetrates the most rape on this earth is the white man, and the one who is raped the most is the black woman. You put two and two together and you'll understand, okay? I don't approve of this shit. I never will. But will I hate people for it? Hell fucking no. That's not what I'm about. But if you're a black man and you accept, yourself with a white woman, you should be able to accept black women with white men. I don't accept either because I don't practice that. And I never have. I never will. The only thing that I will ever accept is black love and the black family. I love you all. Leave your comments in the comment section. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. As I said, some people will be offended by this video, but there was no hate speech in this video whatsoever. Nothing but facts, nothing but truth, as always. I love you people. Take care of yourselves, and always and forever be safe.